Well, Alex, the city calls this a more enlightened approach, emphasizing outreach workers, minimizing law enforcement. It's really an intensified effort of what's already been happening here. But while that percolates through City Hall, residents say as long as these encampments remain, they're subject to crime and threats every day. The aftermath of yet another fire in Venice. Residents believe it was caused by the homeless in the overnight hours. This is what's left of Gil Alciuli's 2019 Jeep Wrangler.
Very angry about the situation in this area and sad that people do that kind of things.
We have to deal with it every day, every morning, and it's not beneficial or healthy to anybody.
Ongoing incidents like this and ongoing pressure from residents resulted in the LA City Council tentatively voting in a new anti-camping ordinance. With 14-day notice, there's no tents or sleeping outside schools, libraries, shelters, and other so-called public places like the Venice Boardwalk, offering housing as an alternative. Do you understand how some residents might say, I've heard all this before?
Yes, and I think it's about time that we show them what we can do.
Councilman Mark Ridley Thomas says, like others, that housing with services is the best way forward. But we've known that. You've been in public office for 30 years. I mean, do you bear any responsibility for letting conditions deteriorate to this point?
I think there's been a collective degree of inattention to this crisis. And this is why I've made it my #1 priority for the last several years.
The new ordinance does minimize law enforcement's role, making violations infractions rather than misdemeanors. Still, homeless advocates object to any new restrictions.
It's such a failure on the part of government, and it's such a horrific display of leadership, so-called leadership.
As is often the case with government, nothing happens fast. This has to be voted on again, signed by the mayor. Meantime, residents like Colin Gibbons remain doubtful that meaningful change will happen.
There's laws right now that basically say that people are not supposed to be camping, but they're camping anywhere. So that's great. I have a piece of paper. I have a law. Or are you going to go out there and enforce it?
So far this week, the St. Joseph's, the outreach workers in that program sponsored by Councilman Mike Bonin, say they've placed 60-some people in temporary housing. Mike Bonin actually voted against this new proposed ordinance, saying we shouldn't be talking about prohibiting people from where they can sleep, telling them where they can't sleep. Should be telling them where they can. There's just not enough shelter beds for everybody. Live in Venice, I'm Phil Schuman, Fox 11 News.
I think, Phil, we get back to a question we ask a lot. The population that won't go into any type of shelter, even though there's so many efforts to be creative with the services.
Well, the answer is simply they'll keep going back, and they'll keep going back until they accept services. They are adamant that they're not going to bring the police in and put them in handcuffs and get them in the system, saying that doesn't work.